On a whim today, my wife and I went to Target to look to see if we could find any of the new Beyblade Burst Pro line of toys. We weren't so lucky on that, but we were able to find the Beyblade Burst Surge Speedstorm Volt Knockout Battle Set, the new starter for Speedstorm. So this was really cool. I was definitely not expecting to find it. I actually didn't find it. She was the one who saw it. I walked right by it actually, so kudos to her for actually finding it for me. So the materials that they use for the packaging is a little bit different than the other ones. It's still pretty glossy, but not the same. It has a little bit more of like a premium matte finish, so that's nice to see. Showing what it's got, we have the stadium, the two tops, the two launchers. I don't know if we can see here. On the side, it's got the two Beyblades there. Colossal Helios and Super Hyperion. I hate those names. Oh, the Colossal Helios. And this side just shows little fantasy action scenes. Looking at the back of the box, we have Colossal Helios and his stats. So here it shows that it's the left spinning layer ring, D57, which is the 10 disc. And then this is the Zone, I believe, TT tip, but now Hasbro, so the TSP for Speedstorm, Surge, I don't know, O2, whatever their naming scheme means. For stats, we have 5 attack, 6 weight, 1 burst, 4 agility, 6 in defense, and 5 in stamina. The TT tip is really cool. So hopefully we can get some equally cool performance out of the Hasbro one. For the other Bey in the set, we have Super Hyperion H6, right spinning Beyblade, D30, which is the 7 disc, and TSP07, which is the Exceed driver for Hasbro, or for TT, now in Hasbro form. So 9 for attack, 8 for weight, so he should be heavier than Helios, and should hit really hard too. 3 for burst, 5 for agility, 2 for defense, and 1 for stamina. So neither of these bays should be going for too long. Maybe Helios can put up a little bit more of a showing in a standoff, but otherwise they should just go pretty good around the stadium, especially if the Speed Surge Zone shown here, if those work as well as advertised. So I've seen a good amount of footage of this product so far. It doesn't seem like it's going to be just like the anime, but it seems like it will be pretty cool and at least a good time. So let's crack it open and get a look at the base. Now for the stadium, it has a relatively deep bowl, nothing like the Hypersphere system, but the bowl does go deeper, I think, than the regular Takaratomi standard set, and definitely the Speed Cradles do as well. This thing will wobble like crazy without the legs, so let's put those on. So there's the stadium. Super easy to put together, as they usually are. So it just has the 4 feet at the bottom and the 4 clips to hold the little protective ring on for the stadium. These are the ripcords and launchers that you get with the battle set. The launchers don't have a way to connect the same way that they have in the past, so if you were a fan of that feature, I'm sorry, but that's gone. But it does have a reasonable grip on it, I guess, compared to some of the other ones. So that's, you know, the benefit, I guess. Let's go ahead and put the base together. Fits together pretty nicely. Oh, they both do, actually. They both fit pretty nice. They look really good for Hasbro bays. They're really tall. I know that's kind of a piece of the gimmick for the Speed Storm or Surge, whatever it's called. But the bays definitely do seem like they have some height to them compared to other Hasbro bays. Let me grab one, show you how it looks. So if you look in comparison to something like Phoenix, has a lot of height on him. Fafnir F4. Even, I mean, it's right up there with the Hypersphere base. Very similar in size and height. So it'll be interesting to see what they really have for stamina, how they work in this new stadium, and how the other bays perform in the stadium. I can't wait to see Hypersphere, Takara bays, just everything play in this. It's always fun when there's a new stadium like that. First, let me show you the QR code. This is for Colossal Helios. This is the QR code for Super Hyperion. Now, just because the launchers came with the set, I will use them for a couple of battles, but after that I'm just going to switch back to string launchers. So here's the first battle in the new Speed Storm set. Yeah, I see, he's so tall, he tips over a lot right away. Yep, so Hyperion takes that one. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, they definitely wobble pretty quickly. We're past the new ripcord launchers. 3, 2, 1. Looks like Helios took that one, barely. 3, 2, 1. That was a great hit. Those drivers sound ridiculous. That don't seem like a tie, it was really close. We'll go one more with the new Surge bays, and then we'll move on to going up against some Hasbro bays of the past. 3, 2, 1. Oh wow. I thought for sure he'd just scrape and go down, but Hyperion ended up taking it. Here Hyperion will go up against Turbo Spryzen. 3, 2, 1. The wall frame may be a detriment. Oh no, he's just so heavy. Heavy and low. And the difference in height is really something. When all your contact points are up there, you're just gonna get hit too low towards your center of gravity. We can launch surprise him first. 3, 2, 1. Monstrous collision there. Yeah, there's just no chance for him at that height. Let's mix it up and go with the slingshot tip. Yeah, doesn't make much of a difference. He goes down either way. Let's try Super Hyperion against Master Devilos D5 from Hypersphere. The Hypersphere Bay moves really interestingly around the stadium. And that one is pretty like base heavy as well. Let's try it again. Oh, he won it. Hyperion walked away with it. Next up, we'll do Fafnir F4. Oh, burst, finally, nice. Let's go for Fafnir once more. We'll give him a lighter launch. 3, 2, 1. Nope. No rubber, no spin steel, I guess. Let's go Excalius X3. He goes down, he gets hit, and gets sent right back up. But he had more stamina. Last one will go up against Union Achilles A5. Oh wow, we hit him on the brink. Real good. We'll go again. Probably get a little bit closer with the launches. A little closer, but still that one should go to Union Achilles. Moving on to Colossal Helios. We'll go back to Turbo Surprise him. 3, 2, 1. See if the opposite spin helps, even though with such a low center of gravity and high weight. Yeah, I didn't think it would. I didn't even launch it hard enough for the burst stoppers to come out. So we'll switch the tip to the stamina one, and we'll give it a hard launch to see if we can get the burst launchers to come out and see how that goes. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I think I heard them. The speed traps, or the little speed surge bubble area things, look like they kind of hinder the performance of these taller surge tops. Go up against Fafnir. Oh, another burst. Fafnir's just burst happy. Go against Excalius X3. Oh wow, that was a big one. Good win for Helios. Union Achilles. Flying. Oh, first burst on these on the new base. That's pretty neat. Good hit there. Let's go Master Devilos. There we go. There you go. Finally made some contact. It's over pretty quick. So that's how a variety of those bays did in the new stadium. So let's see how the new bays do in the standard stadium. So now we're back with the Takeratomi standard stadium. Let's go ahead and see how these Beyblades perform. 3, 2, 1. Barely edges out the win. For Super Hyperion. 3, 2, 1. Oh, double ring out. They just tip over so quickly. I think some of the weight distribution of the Takeratomi base stops something like that from happening with these taller drivers, but these ones seem really tall. I don't have the Takeratomi ones to compare it to, but just giving it the eye test, I'd say they seem a little bit taller than your average driver. Right place, right time. Good ring out. Last one with just these two new bays. 3, 2, 1. Oh, quick dunk. Little snipe. Good finish. That's about all we have to show and say for the new Beyblade Burst Surge Speedstorm Volt Knockout Battle Set. I definitely like the product. The bays it comes with are very good looking. They seem to perform pretty well. I really like the drivers that it comes with. Those new performance tips are pretty awesome. And the stadium itself is really good. So if you are in the market for a new base stadium, I would recommend this one as far as what Hasbro has to offer. The Slingshot ones can definitely get in the way of the lower drivers. The Hypersphere stadiums get in the way of pretty much everything that's not exactly Hypersphere. And this one seems to be a good balance. Not quite as generic as the Takeratomi Basic Stadium, Standard Stadium, but this one seems like it would do a good job for pretty much any Beyblade.